here we are at Element Games. Look at Craig there. Beautiful, resplendent as he puts his army out. Thank you. This is Daniel. Hello. Hello. He's got PHR. We're playing Dropzone Cmander. 1,500 points, I think. Yeah. 1,500 points, and you have got. Can you take me through your army?
War Advisor in Zeus with Odin Bodyguard.
Very hard.
Neptune with Mercury drones.
Right, they help find things, don't they? They help like you scout for objectives and stuff.
Two identical battle pantheons. Helios in their Neptune and Phobos on each.
Excellent.
Pegasus group, Valkyries in their Angelos, and Sirens in their Triton. Got miniguns, not missiles. Mortal Long Reach team.
Snipers.
In their Triton.
Tritons.
Mortals in their Triton.
Triton, that's it, yeah.
Hades in the Poseidon.
Hades, Mega Scorpion of Death. Look at that. Brilliant. Great stuff. And what level's your commander, did you say?
Level 2.
Level 2. Great stuff. Thank you. Okay, so Craig, your army, is it La Resistance?
Resistance, feral.
Okay, good.
Always the ferals.
So take me through it,
We've got a, in charge, we've got a level 5 general in an Alexander tank.
Okay.
On a left hook. We've got some storm wagons.
Storm wagons, they're barrage firing, aren't
yes,
they?
They are.
Yeah.
And 6 gun technicals.
Gun technicals, are they anti-air?
Yes,
okay.
Always. Then we've got 3 AA trucks in Kraken.
Okay.
And then we've got a resistance band on Left Hawk on 3 Jacksons. Second resistance band in a bus.
In a bus, where's the bus? There we are, lovely, yeah.
Then under the Rusted Fist we've got 2 Mehmeds under a...
The Mehmeds, and they're the horrible building destroying tanks, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Under another Left Hawk. 2 Zukos under another Left Hawk.
Anti-air tanks.
And then we have...
what is that beast there?
Drill.
Tell me about that beast.
The breaching drill is there, coming up anywhere on the table I like. With we've got some ECM Scout ATVs and set 3 riders.
Cool. And what does that drill do?
It's like a table edge in the middle of the board.
Ah, right. So you can deploy from it. Great, good.
Deploy from it.
Okay. What scenario are we playing?
We're going to play that one that we've played before, where we've got 4 objectives and a focal point.
Ah, right. So the objectives are there. So you have to kind of take those buildings and try and, search for them, is that right?
Yeah, we'll just search for it.
Right, and then you can try and get them off.
Yes. Yeah, they're full objectives.
And that's it. And then you're looking to get, at the end of the game, as many units on the ground, not aircraft, near the centre. There we go. And you're deploying from where? You're deploying from the corners?
We've decided we've got to roll off at the corner he wants to go for.
Right, so you're deploying from the corners, yeah?
Yeah.
So this game starts with direct deployment, so we'll go for the resistance first. What have we got, Craig? Where have you put your stuff?
We've got Kraken with gun trucks, battle bus, and 6 storm trucks.
6 storm trucks. Well, yeah, they're going to be out first, aren't they? Yes, okay. So, good. Quite close. Open in the middle, but quite close on either side, the terrain. Let's move that there. Excellent. So, what have you put down, sir?
Valkyries in the Angelos and 2 lots of Phobos. 2 individual Phobos.
Ah, okay, so the Phobos are there, ready to defend your back line. Brilliant. End of first turn. Where are we at? What's happening, Craig?
Right, well, I've deployed into the building to one objective. Get that over there. We've sort of jumped ahead a bit, mate. So.
Okay, so what's in that building?
4 resistance
fighters,
bands.
That's fine.
Everybody else is sort of spread out, heading for objectives at the moment.
Good. So you've got a tank wing going to your right as well?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, and what's happening here, Dan?
Sirens are flanking that way. Hades is starting to walk up to the middle to dominate there.
Giant Scorpion of Death. Look at the paint jobs! Sorry, carry on. Cool.
Command and this group's swinging this.
Right, so essentially you've got heavy mob going both ways.
Yep.
Essentially, and you've pincer movement, and you've got infantry there in that building, in that objective.
To try and look for the objective.
Great stuff. And what are those?
Long Reach and Immortals.
Excellent. Great stuff. So that's the beginning of turn. Oh, did you play any command cards in the last?
Secret entrance into.
Secret entrance. There we go. Getting people into the buildings. Great. On to turn 2. Video out of sequence. Explain what just happened. We're in just beginning of turn 2. Snipers.
Search for their objective. Didn't find it. Went to the wall and shot.
Look, you can see the storm trucks. Very good. Craig, a gentleman as ever, has given a handshake as well for this demon move. Excellent. On with turn 2. End of turn 2, I believe. Is that right?
Yep.
End of turn 2. So we have infantry in that building. They didn't find anything I see in this turn.
No, didn't.
Okay.
Neither did his.
Right. So and so he's. What's that down there? Oh, okay. It's Lift Hawk. So you've moved up on your left, on Dan's right. And have you put anything in any buildings over there? Ah, there we go. So the free riders have come out of the drill over there. The drill's deployed there and gone into that building. Good. And then you've swung around your right, haven't you? And there's a battle bus there. I'm guessing that's got infantry in, but Dan's put his sirens in that building, so that's going to be short and bloody. And then, other than that, he's putting a hook punch through with his Zhukovs and his Mehmed, horrible building destruction tanks there. So they're going to, I imagine, try and ruin his day in the buildings that he's taken over here. Dan here, look at all this stuff. It's great. So he has countered the move with the three riders there. So it's going to be a pretty equal CQB, I imagine. You've put your Valkyries, and so they're not Valkyries, are they? Your long reach team and your Immortals are still looking, aren't they? With help from the Mercury drones there, and he's countering Craig's kind of armoured punch with his Hades, although he's got buildings to shoot with that too. And your command unit in the middle there, peeping around the corner there. Very good. So that's turn 2. Did you play any command cards that turn?
No.
Nope.
I played Resilience. Trucks back.
To get a truck back. Very good. Yes, because that's right. Yes, because of Dan's move to snipe some trucks all the way over the other end of the table. Very good. Very good. So we're on to turn 3 next. See you there. So end of turn 3. Tell me what's happened, guys. We'll go to Craig's side first. Those guys are still. These are your normal infantry, aren't they? They are still in the building looking. They've not found anything yet.
Nope.
They're still searching. There's a filing cabinet, isn't there?
Probably somewhere.
There's a filing cabinet that's been lost.
It's in the toilets.
In the
Beware of the leopard.
Beware of the leopard.
And so on.
Excellent. Surprise. 1 kiss from me, whoever can work out which book that quote's from. Now, those guys have been taken down by a couple. That was in turn 2 though, wasn't it?
Yeah, one.
Yeah, with the snipers. That was an excellent shot. Where are we there? There we go. So we've got here, you've got... What's happening there? Tell me what's happening there. We've got 2 sets of people. We've got sirens. Yeah, so sirens were in there first. So they're the occupier. Then we've got your battle bus that's rolled up.
And drop some infantry.
And drop some normal infantry into the building. That's fine. We've still got the kind of Zhukovs watching over everything. Sadly, they missed, didn't they? The sirens... the sirens Triton as it came into that building. You've got your one of those tanks there, the Mehmeds. They tried to kill the sirens and actually destroyed 2 sirens, didn't they, off the base?
They shot at the building, damaged the building 11 points, and caused 2 falling masonry injuries.
That's right, brilliant. So we've got Dan's. He's closing the door essentially. I think he's put a lot of stuff around his left. Craig's right. He's got the Hades then. Yeah, he's all over the place. So he's got the Hades in excellent firing position. He can go at that building over there. He can go at the stuff that's appearing around the corner. He can block off this here road there, stop the Sukhos poking the nose around. So that's really good placing. And as I say, he's put his anti-air cover there to help screen his sirens if they have to retreat, etc. So what have you done over your side? Have you found?
I've found the objective.
Found the objective. The Immortals are currently there in the distance, having a cup of tea, waiting to come back in the next turn. Excellent, because they found an objective. So you're up an objective now, aren't you? Up an objective. So taking a lead. His Mercuries, having done their job now, helping to find that objective, are going to go over to that objective, I assume. Is that what's going to happen?
Yes, that's the plan.
Yeah, to help his infantry find stuff there. And your command unit, essentially just slapping down the middle there, haven't they? Again, found a nice central line of fire. And then over here, I think you're essentially attacking the Craig's drill, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah?
It's another point on and off the board that I didn't really want to lose the objective through.
Absolutely, but to help with that, you have actually wiped out with your Valkyries the free riders that got in there from the drill. Craig put free riders out of the drill, went all the way into that building there, and Dan's Valkyries, which are women with jetpacks on and submachine guns, which is a good thing, have killed the free riders. So that's turn 3. We're going into turn 4 now. Okay, so we're at end of turn 4. Is that right, Craig?
Yeah, we're in turn 5.
Is that right, Dan? Yes. Excellent. We're at end of turn 4. Tell me what's been happening, Craig.
I've been getting my ass kicked. That's what's been happening.
Oh, that's not so good. Although it doesn't seem like all doom and gloom. There were infantry in there before. What's happened there?
They've collected. They're just on the way off.
So your infantry, where are they now?
Here. They will leave the next turn.
Okay, so you've got an objective. So that's yours. We've got a lift hawk there. What's that doing?
It's got all the guys in, but they're pretty pointless. I'm not entirely sure.
Right. So really, they're looking at the objective at the end, aren't they? Really, because they'll score points, won't they, if they're on the ground again?
Yeah.
So we've got a lift hawk there. What's that for? That's for those tanks, is it?
Yeah.
So they're, I'm guessing, are they Mehmed?
They are.
Right, so they have just destroyed that building there. You can see it's upside down. That's how much damage it did. It turned the whole building upside down. That's how destructive they are. So what they'll do next, I don't know. Again, they may just go for the objective in the centre. We've got the Zukofs there. What have the Zukofs been doing?
Failing to hit anything.
Yes, indeed. No, true. Because Dan got an objective. There was a big CQB here, wasn't there? Close quarters combat with your infantry in that building. I think Dan's infantry was taken down to 1. Was it? Yep. Down to 1. His sirens. There's only 1 siren. There's 1 woman there, elite though she is, left in a Triton. Where's the Triton? There it is. That Triton there. So there's 1 siren clutching a briefcase full of very important information, trying to run off the board with 2 Zukov anti-air tanks right behind her. So I think Dan may have a plan for getting those off, but we'll see what that is in the next turn. So coming around, we've got the Hades Scorpion walking tank of death, essentially approaching the centre, taking up its firing line still, dominating, is that the right word? Dominating the area around it, killing all that oppose, and again probably looking gleefully at the objective. It's not that far away. I think it can make it in 2 turns. On this side, I think that was last turn you got off with that, wasn't it? So your snipers, your long reach team of Immortals are left in there. What did they shoot this turn?
The Scout ATVs.
Ah, right, yes, because Craig's deployed those this turn. So Dan holds the centre here still on his back line. Obviously got little. You can see the anti-air Phobos there, and then you can see his command unit there and anti-air cover there. So essentially just looking up that line and keeping that line of fire clear. Still infantry here. So is that still being looked for, Dan? So that's Valkyrie still looking for that. The Mercury drones are close enough to help, I believe now. So hopefully you'll find that next turn for him. And then Craig, this drill here. I think you've been trying to kill the drill over the last turn, haven't you? Yeah. So that's it. Priorities have indeed changed. So it's taken damage. It's not dead yet. And what Craig's done has, I think he's deployed from the drill around the corner of this building here. What are they? Scout all-terrain vehicles, and they are really funny ones. I think they shoot you with like an electronic countermeasures gun.
Yes, disruptor array.
There you go, and it stops you shooting properly. So I think he's going to try and help his own troops by bringing those around the next turn. So that's end of turn 4 going into turn 5. Okay, so end of turn 5. It's all coming to a head now. We've got 1 turn to go. So we've got our barrage tanks. Have they performed this game, Craig?
No.
They've underperformed. We think. We think they're good.
The thing I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the box of dice into a fire because that then.
Yes, I think both sides have been having. Do a face, Craig, to describe your dice. Do a face.
No, I'm not doing face.
Distraction. No, there we go. Okay, do a face to describe your dice. That's pretty bad. Pretty bad. Okay. Very good. So the Mehmeds have been in good form. I think they've done lots of damage this game. What did they do in this last turn?
Sitting on the fingers, what it says.
Yeah, they've not done very much. How about these here? What are the Zukofs?
They'll move in, but they can't really get
Yeah,
past.
they didn't do anything this turn.
No.
No, okay.
They tried.
They tried. What did they shoot at?
Something that got away, if I remember rightly.
What was that? Was that the Siren Triton? The Triton with the sirens in. Okay. Yeah. So I think a Lift Hawk seems to be missing. Did that get destroyed?
Yep.
What by
The
Helios over there? Okay. The Hades continues its inexorable march towards the centre. I used a long word. That's pretty good. Inexorable march towards the centre. The long reach team has been doing good work. I've not used long reach, and my mind's being really changed by Dan's use of them. What did they do in this turn? I think they almost wiped out.
They shot the infantry in the building.
Almost wiped out 2 units of infantry. How many are left in that unit there now? 2 left. So they must have done about 8 wounds in all. Are they? Yeah. We've got a lonely Phobos there, just giving a bit of anti-air cover. What's in that Triton there, Dan? What's in that Triton there?
It's waiting on them guys.
Ah, so it's waiting on the long reach team.
Personal transport, but no weapons.
Excellent. The command unit hasn't really moved a lot, just probably shuffle forward a couple of inches.
Shot at the Mermaids.
Yeah, shuffle the Mermaids, and the Mermaids are probably in good health at the moment, are they? How are they doing?
One's damage on one, one's okay.
Okay, so they've shot. Same with the Zukofs. One damaged, one okay. Okay. Up on there seems to be a token there still. Have the Valkyries found that objective yet?
They can't find it.
So what role did you require that turn? With the help of Mercury drones. Where are the Mercury drones gone? There they are.
Because I stay search for 2 turns. And
Yes.
make the drones help.
So hopefully they'll get found this turn, but with the dice rolling I've seen in this game, you never know. It's been, I don't know, it's been quite a low rolling game overall. The drill's there, but that's not really doing much now. I think no, I think the Hades just attacked everything. It just like the Hades acted as like a weird PHR hand grenade in the last turn. I think what did it kill? Did it kill the command tank, the Alexander?
Yeah.
Just shot that to bits with its heavy rail repeater, its Scorpion rail gun.
Yeah, one-shotted the Alexander.
That's it. Its mandible cannon. Its mandible Gatling cannon.
What he did is he
Managed to go and get some more damage over there.
That's it. The ATVs, I think. Yeah, destroyed those.
So you overshot.
And what did it do with its area effect weapon? I think it's got,
Tried to go and get the Mermaids.
but failed to do that. So there we go. So that's the end of turn 5. So we're looking at the last turn now. So the players aren't going to do turn 6. They've called it at the end of turn 5. It's been agreed that Craig won't be able to get enough. What Dan's done here is interesting as far as the rules go. He's put a ground unit there. Is that a Helios there, Dan? So he's put a Helios there, preventing Craig from putting his tanks in that Lift Hawk and moving them towards the objective. However, what would happen? What would happen if those tanks shot that Helios, killed it? Would they not then be able to embark?
No.
No? Why is that?
Can't shoot them back.
Okay, could something else shoot it?
No, I've got nothing strong enough to shoot it.
There's nothing strong enough to shoot it. Okay, so what we've got there, therefore, is
Yes.
yeah, we've got a barrage. So what we've got therefore is a Hades, a command squad, yeah, and some skimmers that are close enough to get to the focal point at the middle of the board. And Craig can't actually embark anything and get it close enough. Yeah, so Dan got 1 objective, 2 objectives. He did roll for the 3rd objective, but sadly, with the Mercuries and being there 3 turns, still rolled a 2 and was unable to find that. So, how many points was it overall, guys, do you think? There's 2 points for each objective, is it?
2 points off, so
1, 2.
2, 4. 2 for Resitance, 4 for PHR on
Yeah.
objectives, and then focal points.
Yeah.
Some
Which is another 3 on top, I think, for the focal point. Yeah. Yeah.
more points there, you get the 3 points.
There we go. So, how did it go? We'll go to Craig first. How did it go?
Bad dice rolls.
Bad dice rolls.
Have bad tactics.
Really bad tactics? What do you think? What do you think? What would you have done better?
I deployed stuff in the wrong place again. I think
Sniping your troops.
yeah, that was utterly surprisingly. Storm trucks were sniping them from the rear.
Yes. Yeah. The snipers. Those storm trucks there. Were taken out from the big building over there. Look at that.
Tank in the middle.
Yeah.
I should have bought the Alexander.
Excellent.
Um,
So a bit more aggressive at the beginning, perhaps.
yeah, I bought it this way and brought it round when
Yeah. That's it.
Pin him here.
And so Dan, you have a resounding win. What were your thoughts on how it went?
Again, bad dice rolls for both of us. I did manage to pull off a few sneaky things tonight, getting good encounter measured units with
Yeah.
snipers.
Yeah.
And
You used your snipers exceptionally well. It's got to be said.
I really did wonder how I would struggle with this heavy group, but knew enough. Didn't throw too much at it, just
Yeah.
pot shots of opportunity and
Yeah.
walk away.
Yeah. I mean, when you look at it, all 4 of Craig's heavy tanks survived the battle.
Yeah, no, yeah.
So it was a key. It was a key. Yeah, it was a key of keeping your eyes on the objective, I think. And that's it. So there we have it. A victory for the PHR. As I always say, everyone should have listened to us in the beginning, and they didn't. And look what happens. So hopefully, bring you another report soon. Take care.